Multicam black medical backpacks, multicam black red thread grocery bags, 308 micro rigs, multicam black kit bags, Woodland grocery bags, tool aprons, several flavors, single point slings, 2-point slings. Josh, what's up, man? How are you? Multicam 308 micros, Woodland 308 micros, Woodland AKM4s, multicam black AKM4s. Evan, what's up, buddy? I have Rallyman subloads, multicam and arid. Landfill, Sondag, what's up? Shipping right on, Evan. Chase Peoples, JT, what's up? Chase, what's going on?
Evan's on it.
Yeah. Josh, what's up? Haley.
I put those bags in with your Chubb bag. Shipped it today.
Oh, the radio bags. Multicam clothes bags. Multicam black clothes bags, multicam black red thread, red zipper tool bag lights. More radio pouches, more radio pouches. There's more out there too. I was just cutting radio pouches tonight. More Woodland FUPA danglers. Those are, I think, online. Black wallets. These are small, multicam black, small clothes bags. More grocery bags. Amanda's cutting Woodland tool bags and multicam black tool bags. I cut some Woodland 4-mag split front chest rigs, 5.56. More radio pouches here. Clothes bags over there. More, I think those are kit bags, OD black kit bags going. Berkey, what's up? Andrew Gonzalez, what's up? Yeah, Chubb bags, we shipped a lot of them today. Joseph Frazier, what's going on? Sorry, Mr. Reply email last night. Any chance of getting a little large close back? Isaac, I don't think I did reply to you. I probably printed it out. I don't know. Send the email. Just re-email it. Had a blast today in Sedona at the river. Right on. My father lives in Sedona. Easy K, what's up? How are we? I actually made one of these tonight. I revamped a few things on it, changed a few things. 4 mags, Velcro lined. It'll come with bungees. Flat pocket on the back. Very flat. OD Chubb bags? No. I don't think we've ever ran OD Chubb bag. Nobody's ever even asked for them. Maybe OD black.
Who asked that? Oh yeah, that's the same guy that did the text after.
Andrew Gonzalez.
Yeah. I said doubtful, and you should email John.
All those dudes that ask about shit, they don't email.
I know.
Like several dudes last night, they didn't email.
Every single day somebody's like, hey, what about this? And I'm like, send John an email. Here's his email address.
Getting anything this weekend? We're probably working this weekend. Yeah. We're going to a biochar thing on Sunday for a little while over at Gorham Homestead. We're going to Farmers Market Saturday. Peaches, if we can get peaches, we're going to buy 100 or so pounds of 100 pounds of peaches.
What's the pickled stuff? Oh,
Okra. Okra. No, you're not buying all that. You're buying one thing, and you're going to process it. We're not buying.
Yeah, those are my options.
AJ, what's up? Saw the fanny pack post. Whoa. Yeah, they came out good, man. They're already shipped. They're gone. Yeah, peaches get there in a can from a factory with a man. Millions of peaches. Peaches from me. Major tree cutting this weekend. A lot of weeding. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of tree cutting I need to do too. Thomas, what's up? All right, guys, listen, 59 of you on here, hit that thumbs up button, like right now. Back out of here if you haven't done it. I don't care if you fucking did it. If you have not, back out of the comments, hit the thumbs up buttons. Mark, what's up? Song is gonna be in your head. Yeah, just like baby fish do 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 do, baby fish do 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 do. You're welcome. Talk about your 4Mag bag you just showed. Guys, I don't know why that's popping back up. I didn't just show a 4Mag bag. I just showed tonight a 4Mag split front chest rig, if that's what you're talking about. But the 4Mag war bag I posted weeks ago, and there's some really shitty comments on that thing. It is fucking crazy when you have higher reach, the fucking turds that crawl out of the woodwork. I owe probably a dozen 4Mag war bags right now. They are $450. They start at $450, depending color combo and such. And I will kick them out all within a day or two, and then take some more orders. And typically, when I take orders for them and build them, when I take orders again, I always creep the price up because I don't want to build them. We are building everything we can build. So, electric company cut them trees. That's not a big deal, man. That footage is actually from months and months ago. We actually took all that, chipped it up. It's on the outside. It's on my property, but the outside of the fence line. It's because the power lines run there. So they want to come in and cut all that shit. The thing is, those power lines right there only feed my building. So not a big deal, though. Just curious, are the farmers market peaches shipped in from other state or Papa Mike? I would suspect Georgia. Although with that said, we did some video flying over a man-made lake with a lot of water sports and stuff in Lexington, Tennessee, which is like 40 minutes from here. And when we were at the farmer's market, we met a lady that we bought a fucking ton of peaches from, and I think she grew them on her property. She has a farm. Cat Daddy, what's up? Tom Roberts, what's going on? Don't want to build them. Yeah, I have more work than, like, I stopped taking orders, right? Because that's me building that shit. And I have employees. We can't build enough. Like my wife and I, we're standing here cutting stuff right now. The last person left here before 6 o'clock. From 6 o'clock until right now, Amanda and I have both been cutting orders to feed my production tomorrow. Like we're building everything we can. We don't have enough people. It's been the whole time. The best peaches come from Alabama. I'm surprising to hear. I always heard Georgia peaches. A lot of farmers market stuff is from Amish. Yes. They have the farmers market in Jackson is okay. Like it's getting better. The ones in Nashville, fucking off the hook. But you'll drive around for an hour trying to get a parking spot. The Jackson one is close, right? So are we back on? Are we back on? I'll tell you, they watch the Amish. They are shrewd negotiators. I'm back, okay. MSU Rifle, what up? Berkey, what's up? I'm back, okay. One of my employees gave himself a week off. Fucked up my whole, yeah, that's a fucking problem. Replace that motherfucker. Dr. Jones. I don't see Dr. Jones on here. What's Dr. Jones? Jason, Dr. Jones. The live giraffes are on order. Tool Coat, what's that? Well, good for you, man. Too busy is better than the alternative. Dude, I've been doing this 35 years. I'm 52 years old. I don't need to do this anymore. I start my day off and decide what I don't want to do. Like that's what I do first thing in the morning. What am I not going to do? And then I take the things I want to do most and do those. I still like sewing. I just don't like having to sew. Amish around Adamsville are off the hook. Those guys right around in the buggy drinking Busch Light. A lot of the Amish are actually the clientele for a lot of the sex trade. The cartels will roll into hotels and abandoned hotels with girls and underage girls, and the Amish actually are one of the biggest consumers. What will you do when no longer want to run SOE? I don't know. I'll run SOE in some manner. I'll just stop doing production stuff. We've already locked, like we spent the last 2-3 years locking down the website, right? You can't just order things anymore. So we're getting very caught up on older orders, and we have product that we just won't make anymore, or it'll cost a lot of money to have us make it. And then I just won't have to. I'll just do what I want to do. I don't need to run SOE anymore. We owe orders. We have a lot of stuff owed still, so that's why at this point I am running SOE. Was asking, what's up with the giraffes? Why are your giraffes taller? I mean, how tall are your giraffes? You're not into giraffes? What do you got? You got hippopotamuses or rhinoceroses? What's your jam? The real question is, why do I have the fucking Easter bunny heads? I actually have a bunch of them. I collect oddities and weird shit. I have a big man cave upstairs. It's about 6,000 feet. It's my living room. And when you walk up there, you're like, mad scientist or a vampire lives here. For fun. Tom, the question is, right? If a company is willing to hire you and you're so good that they trust you to do their stuff, what would an individual pay you, right? When you do business with customers with a lot of money are willing to pay a lot of money. When you do business with customers that don't have a lot of money, it's always a negotiation and how fast can you do this and shit like that, right? So if you have a finite amount of time, right? If you're going to spend 4 hours a day drawing or 6 hours a day drawing, right? Why not just deal with customers that'll, because art is subjective like that, especially art. And art's a weird thing, right? You go in and you look at something in a gallery. All right, we're back on. I don't know what the last thing you heard was. John, I'm with you 1,000%. I've got to get better. I got a better screen than my clients. Yeah, just do. Artisan money. John spent all his money on Wi-Fi and draft. All his Wi-Fi money on draft. Elon versus Zuckerberg. Who you got? Elon, hopefully. Starlink. Yeah, I might be logged on to Starlink right now. It doesn't work out in the garage. That's good. Even though I have a booster right out there. Submarine blew up. Was owned by World Economic Forum. David Rothschild. I need to let you know right off the bat. Hold on, let me turn it around so you can see. I need you to know right off the bat that I don't give a fuck about the submarine. Terrible. I'm glad it was none of you. I'm really glad that she wasn't in the submarine. I'm glad that it wasn't anybody I know. When I buy a submarine, it'll be a military submarine. Wife picked up all the gummies and freeze-dried products and locked in the gun cabinet. What did you say about my client comment? Have better clients, right? If the artist guy, whoever was saying that he draws labels for breweries, like you have a finite amount of time, right? If a brewery company, if that's what you're known for, and brewery companies are going to seek you out. And how much are you going to art per day? And do you art on a tablet? Do you art by hand? So you're going to work 4 hours, 6 hours. Like, what's your creativity space, right? You could totally work and do art for 10 hours a day. But the real truth is you've probably got a 30-minute window where you're just fucking badass, and then you don't want to do it anymore, right? So where are you at in that sweet spot where you're producing the best product? Like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and just be thinking of something that I want to build. And by the time, if I don't get up and build it then, by the time I get up in the morning, I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. So if you have that finite amount of time and you have clients that will pay you huge amounts of money, why deal with clients that pay you a very low amount of money? Typically, low dollar clients are generally your frustration as well, right? It's always little piddly shit. They want to negotiate on price. They want something special, extra. Meanwhile, you have clients that are, 100 orders per month, 100 orders a year, $100,000 clients, right? We have those in the system. Typically, guys that want something special or different, like I'm in these 90s special operations equipment groups, right? Not just my shit, but it's all these guys that are they're costumers, right? It's a costume. They're doing time period costume reenactments for shows or airsoft, right? And these dudes are like, my vest that we built 20 years ago, they sell for $2,500, right? Most of them are in Japan. There seems to be a lot in Italy. We make a vest, the same thing. It's actually way fucking better for $750 to $1,000 right now. These guys are like, how do I order it? Well, they can't order it, right? I have 50 dudes right now who order from me on a consistent basis every week or so that are more than willing to buy those from me. I don't need to do business with the dude who just showed up. I've been in business 35 years. The kid that just showed up because he wants something, and those are always the dudes. When am I going to get my stuff? If I pay, when's this going to? I don't have to do that. I just don't have to. And when you tell those guys, okay, I'll do it for you and I'll give you time priority, $2,500. Well, you sell it for $1,000. Why? Exactly. That's why I don't even reply to those emails, because I don't fucking have to. I just don't need them. How well does the AI pattern 308 bolt gun magazines fit in? I don't have a fucking clue, Taylor. Our 308 stuff is set up for 20 round mags. So the AI, I mean, if you had 20 round mags, I thought all the AIs were lower than 20. I thought they're like single stacks and stuff. Yeah, the little clients are always, yeah. And I mean, 80% of your frustration will come from 10% of your clients. Like, that's just always how it is. Your good clients are typically not any frustration at all. Steve Peoples, what's up, buddy? Yeah, man, buy a decommissioned whiskey class sub. I'd ride with you. Brewery art, I love you folks. And that's another thing too, right? Brewery art. I am sure that you could take those labels and paint them. Like, I don't know if you paint or draw or you're, printing direct to canvas or whatever, but if you made a big one, right? Guys would put that in their fucking man cave with their pool table and shit. I am sure. And then you could sell prints, right? Because guys who don't have the money would buy prints. My buddy Justin Souders, everybody should check him out. Justin Souders Art on Instagram. Fucking just an amazing artist. Amazing artist. And there is no shortage. Like, you probably couldn't even hire him right now, no matter what your cost is. He's busy painting watches for all of the major watch companies. People were great, then people ruined it. Never selling my old school SOE. I know you won't, buddy. I know. And you're one of the dudes that when you ask for something, I typically make that happen, right? Because you're an existing client. You're not a pain in the ass. You've been around. You consistently order. Like, it's always the dude who just showed up and doesn't have any fucking orders, has no revenue or commerce with you, and they expect you to just fucking like, motherfucker, you're 35 years late. I have a client list. Is steampunk still a thing? It is, man. I love steampunk stuff. I want to take a horse skeleton or a baby horse skeleton and do its legs up in steampunk. So it's got gears and shit. And then put like an old World War One horse gas mask on. I think that would be cool. Everything I asked you for is always said yes. Yeah, because you interact with me, man. You're a client. You've been here. We have a conversation. Like, I've never actually met Matt in person, but I know a ton of shit about Matt. Like, we conversate very frequently. I rented a booth at the county fair for my music instruction videos. Any tip booth-wise? Inside or outside, right? Is it inside or outside? What are you selling? What is your product? You said for my music instruction studio. Man, if you had some product that they could take home with them. I don't know what it exactly it is you do. This cat's fucking around with this string on this thing. Hey, ease up. The annoying guys are just trying to get back home to grandma's basement. Sometimes, man, sometimes. People have this perception too, like a kid who has his parents' credit card. I assume they're kids. I mean, I don't really know who the fuck they are. But they have this perception that they can toss money around, right? Because they're in the airsoft industry and they've got the biggest money out of the crowd. But they don't realize that a lot of people have customers that are just fucking multi-million-dollar customers. And those dudes, they just order what they want and it's never any frustration. Inside, private lessons. So you're giving music lessons. Have something they can take with them. Sell them an experience. Make them feel important, right? Use their name. Remember their name. I'm assuming is it kids that you're teaching, right? Then win over the parent, right? Which parent is the one that's pushing this, or is it the kid? Have something cool that they can take with them, right? But give them an experience. You want your clients to tell other people about you. If your clients are telling the story, you don't have to pay for advertising and you can focus on servicing the customer. You're reasonable, John. Only great experience in my end. We have, I mean, okay, I think we've read all of these. Yeah, 80-20 is life. Absolutely. 20% of your customers will do 80% of the, 10% of your customers be 80% of your frustration. 10% of your employees will do 80% of the work. That's that's everything. John has customers he could auction off his used size medium shirts right now. We cut our fucking hair and auctioned it off, and it went for $1,000. She was a crisis worker in hospital, so that's her crack. I don't know what we're talking about there. Plumber by trade, arts for fun, but I do need to go negotiate with my clients. Got it. Wife picked up all the, oh, got it. On a scale of 8 to 10, how badass is everyone feeling? Jason Barr, what's up? Did you get shipping notification today? I'll put a little something extra in there for you. So you get something, email him being made. I sent an email last week. Yeah, but Chuck, everybody's not going to get that. It happens a lot. And it also depends if I think we can sell it, right? You wanted multicam black, red thread, fanny pack, and fupa. So we ran those. The red fanny packs are gone. We ran 6 extras. The red fupas, they're all sitting right here, but they'll sell. Thank you, and Amanda, every order has been taken care of. Toolco, right on. Guys in the submarine or crisis act. Oh, I see. Maybe. Yeah, I see a ton of people saying it's a distraction. Clearly, it's a distraction because we're talking about it. Did anybody on here? Anybody? Okay. Do you know about the submarine? Yes or no? Next question. Do you know anybody in the submarine or directly affected by the submarine incident? I don't. And Jacob came by. Jacob always comes by. He always leaves with something. Not sure where he's at. Last I heard, he was not in the country currently. By choice. By choice this time. Unfortunately, yes, my wife won't shut up about it. But why? Why? Why do we care so much about this submarine? Because none of us know anybody. I guarantee, even though three steps of separation, right? Nobody on here knows somebody in that submarine. Nobody on here knows somebody who knows somebody on that submarine. How about this? Ukraine just started fucking mandatory draft. They're taking people and sending them to the front lines to fight and die right now. Why do we care about that? Because we're funding that shit? It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. What does affect me is that we cut a bunch of material. We sewed a bunch of product. My employees, built all the product. Everybody is at work. Everybody is paid. We've never missed a pay period, right? My check's always fucking cash. Hunter Biden wants you to know about this stuff. Yeah, maybe so. Media forced some blue pill distraction to cover up Biden. Yeah, draft, buddy. Draft. I'm white, but not spend $250,000 to see Titanic white. I actually we went to the Titanic Museum in Gatlinburg, and I had a very good time there. I enjoyed that a lot. Newsflash: Hunter Biden's story is a distraction. Yeah, it sure is a distraction. Fucking crackhead. Crackhead. Does anybody believe Biden's even still alive? Does anybody believe that's Biden tweeting out on his Twitter? We got a few chub bags still. Almost insured the sub in Grand King. We all live in the yellow submarine. I rewound the part you said about the sub to show my wife. Told her to go plant some more seeds. For real though, right? Because you still have time to plant seeds. I'm still planting seeds. I planted sunflowers and corn like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and then I planted it like 2 weeks ago. I'm about to plant a bunch more again, right? I figure we'll be warm enough up till October. Like it'll produce. I'm not planting, like I'm planting corn that I can go out and pick 4 ears of corn and throw it over the fire and roast it and eat it. I'm not doing like commodity corn or anything, but we'll plant a bunch more okra and jalapenos this weekend. We'll plant for another 4, 5, 6 weeks. We'll keep planting. Asking about OD chubs. How about OD black? How about OD with black? Combat Art, what's up, buddy? I got that radio pack you made. It's fucking pretty awesome, man. I'm planting in a grow tent, right on. Where are you at that you have to do a grow tent? Joe's Daughter's Diary, yeah. Daddy porn. As long as I have work, my goats and pigs and chickens and cows and rabbits and quail are doing what they're supposed. Yeah, yeah, I got quail too. I got quail making eggs every day. You know, my quail weren't, even with the high protein feed, they weren't laying. When I gave them mealworms, they started laying, and now I'm using black soldier flies, dehydrated or freeze-dried black soldier flies. So it bumps the protein enough that it makes everybody lay eggs. Buffalo, New York, got it. How is the corn in the tubs? So the corn in the Miracle Grow is doing really good. The corn in the Fox Farms Ocean Forest, the expensive dirt, it's doing like shit. It's very yellow. But I just sprayed Dr. Garrett's earth juice on everything, and I swear, everything grew like 25% overnight when I fucking gave it Dr. Garrett's. Is Knoxville, Tennessee a good place to live? So I don't know a lot about Knoxville. I really like Chattanooga though. I know people that live in Knoxville, but like I've only been to Knoxville a couple times. It's definitely bigger. It's kind of like older industrial, that at least where we go is, because that's why we go there, is for like urban exploration shit. Yeah, I got rabbit poop in a lot of it. How do I like the Omega Seamasters? I have a few of them. Why do you want an Omega? Why not a Rolex or something else? Yellow leaves tend to mean lack of nutrients or too much water. Dr. Garrett's fermented urine. Is that what Dr. Garrett's earth juice is? Hey, gardening question for you. What causes the bottom layer of limbs on a tomato plant to turn brown? They just do it, Jason. Pull the bottom limbs off. Just pluck them off or cut them off as those start to die. And the only reason I know this is because I'm in a lot of gardening groups on Facebook, and I read a thread the other night about that, and like 400 answers were like, just pluck them off. I love the face of the Seamaster with the waves. So I have the Regatta, the America's Cup one, right? It was one of the first one they did that had any kind of red on it. I've got that. I've got a Dark Side of the Moon also. I had no intention of buying that watch. We walked into Phipps Plaza, and a dude saw us and a bunch of people walking around in there, and he's like, "Hey, I watch your videos. I've got a watch I know you'll like." And I fucking bought that thing like 10 minutes later. Johnny Knoxville is from Knoxville. So is that true? Is that correct? I bought a used Seamaster a while back. It's doubled in value. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Save the planet energy. Get rid of the bottom leaves that aren't getting any light. Heavily pruned tomato plants, all useless stems. Yeah, if I know a guy that grows in hothouses, and he's growing in aqua, right? Or hydro, he's hydroponics. And it's just a pump system that runs. And he takes these tomato plants and trellises them up and cuts everything off. And then they run branches out. And his tomatoes grow right on the main stems. Like the branches and stems are about 1.5 inches, maybe 1.25 inches wide. And the tomatoes grow right on there. He doesn't let any foliage grow. I don't think there's even any leaves on these plants. They're giant ass stalks that are trellised up, and he's growing tomatoes that are the size of softballs. I want to get a ball watch. Oh yeah, my problem, I would smash that thing in seconds. Inexperience with Breitling. Yeah, I have a few Breitlings. I have a Black Steel Super Avenger. I've got a couple other Breitlings. Amanda's got some Breitlings too. with all the custom record player made for me. And it's pretty cool. And he got me some records, and then Amanda got me some records. Amish grow the best tomatoes. Damn, that's like growing a chicken with only thighs and nuggets. Well, I mean, that's kind of what you grow when you grow Cornish cross. I still have a Cornish cross rooster up top. He's over 20 pounds. He's from last year. Trying out a horse fence vertical potato grow this year. Why grow potato vertical? So I do potatoes in tubs, and then you can use cinder blocks, right? Run your cinder blocks up, and then put your horse fencing across horizontal, right? Actually, hog panels. And what happens is the green grows up through there, and then it shades everything underneath. So you don't have to water as much because the foliage just sits up there rather than kind of like lopping over the sides. Cornish cross, big, huge white chickens. People will tell you that you're supposed to harvest them, like you're supposed to process them at like 12 weeks. They grow so rapidly. People tell you their hearts explode and they get so heavy they break their legs. And maybe, but I mean, we ran them through 105-degree summer last year, and we didn't lose any during the heat. We ran, what do we have, 50, 75 this year, last year? Do I like automatic Invictus? No, I don't care for Invictus. But yeah, they're huge, man. Invictus were brought in by I can't remember what his name was. Skelton, multi-level marketing dude, and he told everybody they're going to be the next Rolex. And then Costco picked them up, and it completely killed the fucking market. They're like, I think there's some Invictus stores in some malls, but it's mostly box store shit. Knoxville born Philip John Clapp. Got it. Okay. Right on. And guys asking about Omegas and Invicta, man. You're grown ass, man. Like buy what makes you happy. Like I buy all kinds of stupid stuff. So you buy whatever makes you happy. If you can buy something though that's going to go up in value, hopefully that, right? If it's something that makes you happy and increases in value, hopefully that's the direction you go. We run out Cornish crosses 8 weeks. Yep. Guys, I'm going to jump off of here in just a minute. So last comments. I'm waiting to hear from the guy about the horse fencing. I'm curious about the potatoes. Everyone, Red Rangers. I have not. Like giraffe. Yeah, giraffes actually have gone up considerable price. I can't double my money, but I can definitely make 50% profit on them right now, guaranteed. If I bought an expensive watch, it would be a U-boat. Yeah, those are pretty fucking gnarly. You should check out Rhino timepieces, Jason. You would like those. They're custom made. They're on Instagram. A lot of conspiracies going on with this 6-day long news about the sub. Yeah. But I don't know anybody on the sub. There's a lot of conspiracies that have the ability to affect me in a negative manner. The sub's not one of them. Dude, this was fun. Cool dude, like watching your videos. Well, thanks for being here, man. How did you get here? What brought you here? I do a live every night at 9. I've got 4,000 real videos here on YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for over a decade. I don't make any money doing YouTube either. But how'd you get here? What brought you here? Never tried growing potatoes that way before. Just looked interesting. Layer soil and straw. Few potatoes every stack. Got it? Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're doing them in the The hoops, got it. Yeah, people do them in tires and all kinds of shit. Yeah, no, that'll totally work, man. Yeah, that does work. You should check out Epic Gardener. Epic Gardener. He's in San Diego, but his content's good. It's easy to listen to. There's a lot of knowledge there. He shows you proof that he's actually doing what he says. Lasagna method, yep. So the thing with potatoes, what you're going to find is there's not a wrong way. Okay, we're back. You could take potatoes and put them on concrete, cover them up with dirt and straw, and you'll grow potatoes. You can put them on hard pan. You could till the hard pan. You can grow potatoes on hay bales. Like I'm growing potatoes right now in protein tubs. I did last year too. I've got sweet potatoes. We did 17 pounds roughly per raised bed. I use these metal roller carts from Tractor Supply just because they're uniform and they look good on the drone footage. But you'll find potatoes. There's a lot of ways. Okay, is the ZZ Top guy Delta? No, that's Jeff Escalderon. I've known him for close to 30 years. He's a Marine. Was in Mogadishu right after Black Hawk Down. The SEALs went ashore, shot the shit out of a bunch of shit, got called back. They sent the Marine Corps snipers in. Jeff's been all over the world. He was the 8541. That's Marine Corps Scout Sniper. Then he was the NCOIC of Scout Sniper School. Prior to that, he was with a program called SOTG, Special Operations Training Group. And every force recon, every battalion recon, every sniper platoon, every MSPF platoon, Maritime Special Purpose Forces, went through SOTG. And they had a CQB, they had breaching, they had sniper, a lot of different assets there. But any platoon that was going to deploy Westpac to the SEAL teams went through the SOTG package. But they did full mission profiles where they would actually go out in the city and do live missions with helicopters and everything, real bullets, usually in like abandoned buildings, abandoned shopping malls, different places in the ports, city parks, all kinds of stuff like the stuff you see right now where they're like, the helicopters are training for civil unrest. SOTG was doing that shit 20, 30 years ago, and it wasn't training. It was just training, right? Like the Night Stalkers come in and fly downtown Nashville, shit like that. It's just training. It's fun to watch you guys talk. Right on, man. Well, thanks for being here, buddy. Bronze Star recipient. Yeah, Bronze Star recipient. Taters grow in bales. Yeah, for sure, man. I did pumpkins. I did watermelons in bales. Epic Gardener. Yeah, Kevin. He seems like a good dude. I've not met him personally. I watched one of his videos today about harvesting potatoes. So he was growing directly in the ground, and he comes through and breaks the tops off, and then waits a couple days, and then digs. Just a good way to do it. Bonus. Been watching old Pulling the Thread podcast and was curious if you guys had Scully's foxhole digging class yet. No, we're gonna do some of that. I've got Andrew's coming out here from Combat Arts Training, and he's going to do a homestead patrolling class. Andrew's prior service Marine. He's got a company out of Florida. He does some tactical training, gunfighting classes. If you're in the Florida area, he also makes some gear. So if you're like, I hate that dude John, I'm not buying any of his shit, check out Andrew's stuff. He'll still do some custom stuff for you too, because he's a one-man shop right now. He does not charge enough. So want to set up a ratchet wrench set in a ratchet wrench set in a tool wrap. Why don't you use our wrench roll? That's what I carry my ratchets in, my ratchet wrenches. And which ones are you using? I really like the Milwaukee ones, but fuck, they're expensive. Gear wrench costs so much less. putting girls to bed. Yeah, I'm about to jump off too. Self-sufficient me. Yeah, I like that dude. He's over in Australia. Vance, what up? $18 mag short brought me. Oh, no kidding! Right on, man. This is the shirt for this week. We do a new shirt once a week, and we just did a 18 mag shirt. It's on the website, SOE Tactical Gear. So you saw the short on, did you see it on YouTube? Did you see it on Instagram? Or did you see it on TikTok? We have a Pulling the Thread TikTok page, and it has millions and millions of views on most of our TikTok. It's very viral. But you don't monetize it. Like, we don't get any money from it. SOE Birdhouse. Porterhouse and Teal made this for me. YouTube channel. I've interviewed Porterhouse a couple times. He's been out here, awesome dude. I have 3 sets of Snap-on ratchet wrenches collecting dust, hurts my heart. Well, you can give them to me if you want to. I'd bulk butt pack is awesome. Oh, OD Black butt pack, got it today. Yeah, I've got a few here if anybody wants one. We did another run of them. And I'm kidding about giving me those ratchet wrenches, Jason. Stuck in a hotel tonight. Storm uploaded a 100-year-old tree in my neighborhood that tore a pole apart and took out electricity. Well, Warlike, man, I'm fucking glad it didn't smash your house, bro. And being able to go to a hotel, fucking, that's always a good bug out plan, right? Most emergencies we have are, you know, specific to a location. So to be able to bail out and go and resume life, that's always good. Yeah, somebody who works for me would lose them. Yeah. Gear Wrench is the manufacturer for Mac Tools. Oh, is that true? I mean, I'm sure if you're saying it, I'm sure it's true, Jason, you know, but I did not know that. YouTube Shorts, I see, Tom, right on. Well, welcome, man. Welcome. I do a live almost every night, 9 o'clock. I have a little bit of different content that goes on to Instagram. On Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, MeWe, Locals, Float, Getter, True Social, like I'm everywhere. Most active probably on Instagram. I have some guys that run my accounts. So we record content, and then I've got dudes that break my content down that are doing the shorts and stuff, which are frequently in-house here. And then if you see like stuff that doesn't really match, that's not as curated, that's usually me personally. On the YouTube comments, if you get a reply, that's generally me. Watching for 2 weeks. Well, right on, man. If I had 10% of the money back for tools my guys lost. Yeah, man. Yeah, Aaron. The new Mike Glover book, Prepared, looks good. Yeah, you can buy that at Barnes & Noble. All the bookstores have it too. Yeah. I have all trees around house pushed back twice as far as their height. Yeah, exactly. Man, we were driving past Warlike. We were driving past somewhere right up the road here. And I said, man, look at that standing dead tree right there. I go, it is going to take that house out. They need to cut that I said that yesterday, as a matter of fact, on the way to dinner. All right, guys. I hope everybody is well. I hope things work out for you quickly, Warlike. I'm going to jump off of here. We've got tool bag tomorrow. Amanda just cut out Multicam Black tool bags and Woodland tool bags. So if you would like one of those, send me an email and I'll get it online for you tonight. Otherwise, those will probably be in the email and text tomorrow. I cut 4 mag split front chest rigs, and we've not made these in a long time, and we've never done them in Woodland. So I built one just to see remember how to build them in case there's any questions tomorrow. And we'll probably have those on the email too. Net wrench, right on. Papa Mike, catch you Friday. What's that European company? I really like that shit. It's so nice. What am I thinking of, Matt Christopher? Killing with the Woodland. Yeah, I like the Woodland, man. You know what I really like? I like Woodland on multicam black or multicam black on Woodland. Yeah, you break everything because you try to break everything. I can totally break everything, but I go out of my, and I use the proper shit, right? Are you only doing split front 4 mags in Woodland? I've got some multicam, I think, cut. We're probably going to do a few other colors. If you want one, just send me a message. Nipex, that's it. That's it. Beautiful. All right, guys. Good night.